was about to go, oh my god, what? And then I realized it was my mom. Never mind, that's fine. Thought it was work. I'm not on call. Yeah, I'm not on call. Bother someone else. Okay, sorry about that. Maggot suggested I speak to Nianti about the corrupted temple. I've completed the Menhir rites in the corrupted temple before I talk to her about it. That's going to be an awkward conversation. Hey, check out this tablet. Do you think it's in the corrupted temple? And she's like, no, I think it's in your pocket. Dinner was good, by the way. Oh. I could tell. Yeah, I'm just going to put the 9th one in there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave one nugget just hanging out in the bag.
That's okay, because I was half a nugget. It really hit the spot.
That's okay. Yesterday I cooked 1 3/4 cups of rice instead of 1.5.
You know what? That's funny though. It's because today when I had the rice bubble, I was like, this looks like enough rice yesterday, but I never suspected.
Yeah.
I was just like, we have more rice yesterday.
It's weird how 1/8 of a cup of rice does actually add. Yeah.
But you know what?
When you hungry, you hungry.
That small amount of rice is like long run as far as like
I'm streaming.
so
I was just being silly.
so
Of like the whole like, are you done? That's what I meant.
okay, yes.
Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. I done fucked up. Hey, Nianti, perhaps a relocation won't be necessary. Maggot claims the Menhir can be reignited.
You shouldn't listen to that lunatic. Every time I see him is under the influence of goddess only knows what. But suppose he's right and the Menhir really can be reignited. Then what? This land is dying and barely produces any crops. Menhir or not, I can't see a future for Kunart. You would need a miracle to survive. Relocation would be the best outcome for everyone.
Yep. Half of the Menhir rites were kept by the priestesses.
So you've seen what happened with your own eyes. I shouldn't. But maybe the Menhir's reaction to your arrival was a sign from the All-Mother. Maybe you are someone who can help.
What do you need?
You asked me before whose grave it is. I come here because it's a reminder of how I failed those who counted on me, and I should feel sorrow, guilt, something. But the truth is, I lost part of myself long before Maeve was taken. I stand here. I wait for a feeling to appear, and nothing comes to me. Not ever. At the corrupted temple, Something happened when I was still a priestess out there. I feel like something was taken from me, ripped from my very soul. And I've been hearing her voice ever since. Lorelia.
I've met Lorelia. She didn't speak about you.
And it seems you've only scratched the surface of her purpose. You need to return. Speak to her again, but this time ask directly about me. Who am I to her? Why is she calling? There's something she knows. Something I can't piece together alone. I wouldn't ask this of you if it weren't important. Whatever connection I had to Lorelia, it's tied to what I lost at that temple. If you can find that thread and pull it free, perhaps we'll both find the answers we need. If you want to help me, I need you to go to the corrupted temple. Find her. Find out what she wants from me.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Whatever this is, it has haunted me long enough.
Okay, so the place with all the priestesses in it, that was where this one was.
You.
I did that before I even talked to her. Okay. I was wondering what the heck was going on there for a second. I was like, when did I get this? What is she talking about? She wants me to go back to the temple. Where's the corrupted temple? A light once dwelt? Is that what this is? Niante sent me... Okay, yeah. Let's go do that. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. Convenient. Fast travel point right out front. What is that selecting? Oh. Yeah, alright. That's not really what I wanted, but I think it'll work out. I do like that. Oh, Yo, let's go. Oh, it's underneath me. Okay.
You can see me, hear me. How strange. That's not how it's meant to be. I decide who sees, who hears, yet here you are, unbidden. Why?
I'm searching for a tablet about a menhir and a ritual.
The All-Mother holds all wisdom in her womb. The threads of destiny intertwine. The tides flow to the rhythm of her heartbeat. In prayer, you will find greater wisdom than in all the scrolls and books of the world.
Hey, Mom, how are you? How's your day been? The auntie sent me. She said you're calling to her.
Ah, Niante, the fractured one. Yes, she feels the void, doesn't she? The emptiness, where her compassion once dwelled.
What's missing?
What she cast away. A fragment, a spark. Hers, yet no longer hers. It clings to me now, bound in service to the All-Mother. And does she need it? Truly? Compassion can be a burden, a chain that weighs down the soul. I held it for her because she could not bear it. She gave it to me.
That's true. Why do you call to her? Why not let her go on without it?
Because the All-Mother does not abandon her children. Niante's compassion is a spark, a light meant to guide her. Without it, she stumbles in darkness. But to reclaim it, she must prove herself. It is not a gift freely given. It must be earned.
But she didn't cast it away. She lost it. She said you took it from her.
Is that what she told you? That I stole it like a thief in the night? No. It was her despair, her doubt, that cast it away. I merely caught it.
Whatever is missing, she wants it back.
Then she must prove herself worthy. That fragment is steeped in corruption. To return it as it is would destroy her. Take this. It holds what she has lost. Bring it to the All-Mother's altar and cleanse it in her light. Only then will it be safe to return. Go, and tell Niante this. The fire she extinguished still burns, but only she can decide whether to let it consume her or warm her soul.
All right. Let's get out of here then. Ooh, I almost fell. All right. I worked on 0 tickets at work today and still clocked 7.5 hours of labor time. Figure that one out.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
You're welcome, I guess.
Aurelia's voice, it's different now. I take it you're the reason for that.
Aurelia said this holds what you have lost.
So, this is it. The piece of myself I've been missing all this time. It feels familiar, yet strange and deeply corrupted. If it truly is mine, I cannot leave it in this state. If I try to retrieve part of my soul from this thing, it will poison me as much as it heals me.
Aurelia said it needs to be cleansed before anything else.
She's right. Surprising, considering the things she's whispered to me all this time. Meet me at the statue of the All-Mother. There, in her light, I will perform the cleansing ritual. You've already done so much for me, but I must ask for one more thing. Your presence. This is something I can't... This isn't something I can face alone.
Okay.
Thank you. May the All-Mother guide us both.
Let's see what happens, shall we? I wonder if we're going to try to compare her weight to a duck. Because if she weighs the same amount as a duck, that means she's made of wood. Therefore, a witch. Hello. Oh, she's upset because of the combat I was just in.
The All-Mother's light will reveal the truth, or burn it away. Are you ready?
You bet she weighs more than an unladen swallow? An African or a European swallow? Yes, I'm ready.
Then let's begin.
I don't know that. Ah!
Oh, hello. Are you real, or just another shadow of this place?
You sound like the great beast of... Ah! I think it's more like, ah! If he was dying, he wouldn't have bothered to carve ah into the wall. I'm real. Who are you?
My name is Nianti. I don't know how long I've been here, but something's wrong. I don't know why I'm here or why I can't leave.
Tell me what you remember.
I came to the All-Mother's temple not that long ago, I think. They said I had a gift, They said I had the power to heal. I wanted to use it to help, to serve. But one day something changed. Corruption seeped into the temple, into me. I tried to fight it, to cleanse myself in her light, but I failed. I tried to escape, but I couldn't. And now I'm here. But that can't be the whole story, can it?
You escaped to Kuanacht, but not whole. The part of you that feels compassion was left behind.
What? That can't be true. How could I serve when I'm trapped here? How could I help anyone when I'm incomplete? Tell me, what's left of me out there? Is it enough?
You have a debt to pay. What's left of you out there has failed. You must redeem yourself.
A debt? I see. Perhaps you're right. If I failed, then I owe it to the people I neglected to make amends. Take me out there with you. I need to fulfill my will and serve people humbly as I always should have. Thank you. You've given me the clarity I've lacked for so long. Whatever path I'll take, I'll walk it with purpose.
Well, that was easy.
So, this is what it feels like to be whole again. It's strange. Like I've been walking in a fog all these years, blind to what I'd lost. And now, the light is so clear.
How do you feel?
I feel as I always should have. Compassion, care, hope, all the things I pushed away out of fear. They were never weaknesses. They were my strength.
And what will you do now?
First, I will return to the people of Kunat. They deserve the priestess I promised to be. Not the bitter shell I became. You have done more for me than I ever could have asked for. You reminded me of who I truly am. For that, I will always be grateful.
Well, you helped.
No, you didn't. The All-Mother guided us both. But now it's up to me to carry this forward. Thank you, truly. There is much to do, but this time, I will face it with open arms and a whole heart.
With arms wide open. Like that? Hulk. Do you think Niante truly wants to help people now, or is it just guilt?
Does it matter? As long as the result is the betterment of the people, what difference does it make? Guilt is a powerful motivator, and a useful one at that. My sisters taught me that, time and time again.
Alright, so now we go back to this. I have both tablets. Take them to Maggot.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, whatevs. We did it. Yo, what up, dude? I'm gonna sell you my trash. Oh, Jesus. Yo, what's up, Lucid? Welcome to the stream where I sneeze. Glad to be here for that. I'm glad you didn't miss it either. Here are the tablets containing the Menhir rites.
Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall.
You play the demo?
No time to lose. The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands of this Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
You didn't hear me, chat. Where is he? Oh. Under here? The Menhir Vault. Shared his watch streak, chat. He's paying attention again. I think he's above. Was I talking to you? Yes. I had a whole conversation.
It worked. I can hardly believe it. I mean, is everything all right? You
That was
don't
weird.
look too well, eh? Hey?
I just asked if you had played the demo.
So, it's done. The Menhir is alive once more. This changes everything. The people of Connacht will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Menhir belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Connacht, not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Of all times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Connacht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
I'm the Lord of Corn Nuts? What?
You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Menhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Corn nuts are amazing. I require the lordship of Connacht in return. What do you need?
People I can trust. Those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins.
Barbecue in the street corn ones are your favorite? I had the ranch ones. The ranch ones are really good. And when I was a kid, I haven't eaten corn nuts in forever, but when I was a kid, I tried the spicy ones and I didn't like it, but I'm pretty sure I'd like the spicy ones now. The Menhir has regained its power. Why do you need this expedition?
You see, here's where it gets interesting. I've turned Camelot's own ancient laws against them. No one can dissuade the Seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively halted until I return. With my shield, or on it. It also ensures the people of Connacht have the right to remain on their land until I'm back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all.
You want to leave Connacht forever?
I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's worth is measured by the respect of his people. It is time I follow in the footsteps of my noble ancestors and do what must be done. If this holy mission can secure peace for my people, then I shall see it through. And if by some miracle we return with the legendary Grail, all the better. My word would become law, and the Menhir would remain untouched. By Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it, but I don't. My Connacht is enough for me.
Who would you want to join you on your quest?
I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place.
What do you think will convince them to join the expedition for the Grail?
A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the Menhir is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Connacht. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters.
All right, I'll ask.
Thank you. And believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Connacht.
Well, I know what the reward's going to be. He's going to give me access to the real shield.
You startled me.
Yeah. Stop dying. No! You better. Level up. We're level 50. Let's go. Go into strength. The real shield is the friends we made along the way. That's dumb. I like it. It's so weird that this is in here. For each enemy killed during... Each enemy killed increases your max stamina by 5 up to 30. Healing resets this. This should be a stamina thing, not a healing thing. So weird. Food regenerates 20% more health. Let's do that. Quests, Grail Cycle, Nianti, Urfir, and Maggot. Well, Nianti is right here. Nope, she's not. She's probably at the hospital now, actually. I'm assuming Nianti, you'd have to finish getting her soul back. Urfir, you have to finish helping Bayor. And then, Maggot, you probably have to finish the Menhir quest, but the Menhir quest is required to get here anyway, so. I should have rested just a tiny bit longer. There we go. How do I get up there? Oh. I'm dumb. Now that everything's settled, can we talk about the hospital again?
Yes, we can. I owe it to Ailey, and to the people of Connacht. The hospital is more than just walls and beds. It's a chance to bring the All-Mother's light directly to those in need. I shall make it happen. But I need Yvain's support. If he can spare the resources, we can make the hospital free and independent. Would you speak to him for me, please? I doubt he'll agree if I'm the one asking. Deep down, he still resents me for not being able to save his beloved Maeve.
Sure.
Thank you. If anyone can persuade him, it's you. You've got a knack for getting things done around Kunart, and I'm sure he knows that. Speak to his better nature. Remind him what Kunart stands to gain. With his help, we can make this a reality.
Lord Yvain is looking for trustworthy allies to join his quest for the Holy Grail.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it. It's the only way to get Camelot to hold off moving the Menhir. I can't leave the people of Kunart right now. Not after everything that's happened. I owe them that much. And here, working in Ailey's hospital, my talents will do more good than chasing a mythical chalice that might not even exist. Tell Yvain I'm sorry. I'm sure he'll understand. He'll do just fine without me. May they all... Yeah, but I don't...
Sure, I'll convince him.
Oh.
Let's convince him first.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
I should stay out of trouble.
Yvain. Deontay needs you to invest in the hospital.
The hospital? But we barely have the resources to maintain what we already have. Why should I divert funds to this?
Do nothing and Kunart will fall apart. Support this and you'll still prove you have the strength to lead.
You're right. Leadership isn't about standing by. It's about acting. Very well. Deontay has my support. See that it's used wisely.
All right.
The less attention, the better.
Yo, dog. Yvain agreed to fund the hospital.
Thank you. The All-Mother's light will shine there, through every patient we help and every life we save. This is what faith is meant to be.
And she's gone. She in here now, I guess?
You're doing okay.
Or
Maybe.
Save. Lord Yvain wants you to join him.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it. I can't leave the people of Kunart right now. Not after everything that's happened. I owe them that much. And here, working in Ailey's hospital, my talents will do more good than chasing a mythical chalice that might not even exist. Tell Yvain I'm sorry. Go with her blessing.
That sucks. At least I did her side quest. Alright, let's go try Urfir. Lord Yvain is looking for trustworthy allies.
Beor's fully recovered. He's doing well and making his own decisions. He doesn't need an old man hovering over him anymore. And, well, to be honest, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm proud of him, but you didn't hear that from me. You've done right by me, so I'll give you some advice. This whole expedition is madness, but as they say, sometimes there's method in madness. And I'll admit, I'm glad these old bones can still be useful. I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't turn my back on him when he needs help. This isn't just about him. It's about our home. I'll do whatever I can for Kuanacht. Tell Yvain he can count on me, even if it's the last journey I'll ever take.
Did you restore her soul before you asked her, Lucid? Because if I'm wondering if... You did? Weird. I was thinking maybe if she didn't have her compassion, she'd be more willing to go because she doesn't feel obligated to stay in Kuanacht. But maybe that's incorrect. Yeah, could be. I didn't do everything perfectly the way I wanted to at the hospital. I failed to convince some guy to help fund it, one of the merchants. So maybe if you got the merchant to fund part of the hospital, that could be different. He couldn't be swayed by strength or endurance. You did get 2 of the 3 merchants to fund it? Oh, you could ask more than one? I asked 1, and when I failed, I just gave up. Uh-oh. Maybe that was it. Lord Yvain is seeking trusted allies for the Holy Grail quest.
Really? What for? The Menhir burns beautifully. Nothing bad can happen now.
He says it will stop Camelot from moving it.
Ah, yes. That makes sense. I can see it now. And he sent you to me. How unexpected. You know, recent events have really given me a lot to think about. My head feels, lighter somehow. Turns out the world isn't ending after all. And I don't need to stock up on mushroom brew to survive. Besides, I have this feeling that Lady Fate might still have a plan or 2 left in store for me. Joining the Holy Mission. That sounds like one of them. Tell Yvain I'm ready to join the expedition.
Alright. 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Although I think the healer probably would carry more weight because healing. Badge. Oh well. We did our best. Yeah, I noticed when I was trying to convince the merchant, I think It was either spirituality or practicality was like one of the things I needed to do to convince the merchant. It was probably practicality if I think about it. But yeah, I tried because it was like a 5% chance, and I tried it and failed. And he was all like, "Nah, man, I ain't gonna fund shit. Ain't no money in that." And I was all like, "It's an edge." Then I started the quest line to get the Red Priests to fund it. I never finished that because I didn't want to. But like, I've got the quest for well, it's probably failed now, but there was a quest to get like a finger of a forebearer or a fingernail of a forebearer, and then some other stuff, and take it to the dude. And he would set up a shrine in the hospital for the Red Priests. And I got the fingernail, and I never collected the other or I never turned in the other stuff. It's in my box. I just never picked it up. But I guess after getting Niante, it probably auto-fails that one, because now it's all mother-controlled.
Thank you for believing in us. For believing in her. Together, we'll make this a place the people of Connacht can rely on. Oh, and if you ever come across anything useful for the hospital, herbs, supplies, anything, bring it to me. I'll always buy from you at a fair price. We'll need all the help we can get to keep this place running.
Yeah, I just got an achievement. Secure... What's that say? Secure the future of Ailey's hospital for the good of the local folk. I'm sure there's one that's also like for the good of the Red Priestess or something. I should just buy all my shit. Got a fingernail in here somewhere, but I was like, nah. You have so much food. I basically stop making food until I need more. Ore Dweller's Finger. I still don't know where that is. Grotto, that's in the next area over, right? Yeah. Sent me to Darvhanar, which is also in the next area over. Yep. Maul struck a deal with the Dalriata. Go to the exchange site. Also the next zone. I should find someone to deliver this letter to. I haven't talked to anybody. I haven't found the person for that. Someone is leading people straight into an ambush. I haven't found that. Okay. It says where they are at the top of the description, does it? It says side. Forlorn swords. All of the Stone Wardens, forlorn swords. Okay. So these two don't. It's just side missions. Alright, back to Grail Cycle. The only thing I can do.
You need something?
No. Goodbye. Nope.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Yo, dog. About the companions.
What news? The people I told you about. Have any of them agreed to join me on the quest for the Holy Grail?
2 out of 3, yeah. 2 of them have agreed.
Well done. Naturally, I would have preferred to bring them all, but 2 will make fine company. Perhaps along the way, we'll meet others willing to lend us their skills. After all, I can hardly believe you're the only one bold enough to roam the world in search for adventure. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Connacht and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself.
Is he gonna touch my butt?
Be the shield that watches over Connacht, as House Terion has done for generations.
Wait, did he legit make me the ruler of Connacht in his absence? Yo, let's go. What do you think about Yvain's decision and the Grail quest?
It is a bold decision, and I am glad he finally made it. It was wise of him to invoke the old laws. Camelot will not dare to break them, and the men here will remain in Connacht, at least until the lives of its people are in immediate danger. It's an ancient law I established myself. It is good that he is not going alone. I honor the courage of those who follow him, although none of us can say if they will return. Even if Yvain does not return, his actions will be remembered. Of that, I am certain.
Noise?
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the wall between order and ruin.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind, even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility? I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon, and may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
I want that sword. Give me the sword. Damn it. Wait, is that the Grail? Is that why no one can find the Holy Grail, as it's in here?
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people.
Aren't you being a bit harsh?
I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand.
You told him Merlin may disagree. What did you mean?
Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this.
Except for the symbol of a shield, what else did Palamedes receive?
I named his bloodline the Shield of Kuanacht, and granted them dominion over this menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power.
What is it that Denholm and Yvain don't understand?
All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots.
Vane did choose to seek the Grail. That has to count for something.
It was you the men here responded to, and you who rekindled it. You did all the work, turned the situation into something Yvain could exploit. Without that, Kuanacht would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits and rots.
Why do you think your kingdom isn't prospering?
We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps those who live without struggle grow soft, and in comfort, they let go of their values. Symbols, without the will to uphold them, are little more than ornament.
What would you do in this situation?
Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield, to judge for himself what serves the people. Even if it meant standing against me.
Make it out sound so obvious, but this is a rather complex situation.
Yes, the situation is complex, but that is precisely the burden of a leader. Complexity does not excuse paralysis, and yet they sit in deadlock, doing nothing, while the world around them fractures.
So what do we do?
Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts in my name. Feasts won't save them, but action might. We've wasted enough time. Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
Thank you, Cappy. Cappy's the best, you guys.
The less attention, the better. Just passing through? Good.
Okay. Act 3, we shall begin. You create another blast of energy when the King's Soul ends. Enemies take the amount of damage you have dealt to them when using the King's Soul once again after it ends. When using the King's Soul, a weird shield protects 10% of the damage dealt to you. When it ends, you gain mana shield equal to the accumulated damage.
Are you sure you want to do this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This is the only way.
Fine. Do as you will. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Yvain. And before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said you're old friends. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today?